Woo. Okay, hello and welcome. We had a little bit of a reset right there because uh, I was playing with two technologies and I was seeing Max 30 seconds in the past as I'm seeing me working right now. And that was just like way too weird for me. Wowza. Okay. So everywhere we tap into time. Wow. Wow. So everywhere you're simultaneously tapping into you, who you were. Oh, whoa, and everything that brought up. Wow, wow, ooh, yeah, wow. So everywhere you're simultaneously tapping into who you were and trying to project who you will be in the future. Oh my gosh. Ooh, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Oh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Wow. Oh, yeah. And that's one of the things as we as energetically aware people, we have this great capacity to interact with time. Um, and that can also mess with us a little bit because one of the things is as we're trying to figure out who we are and who we would like to be in the future, we can tap into who we were in the past. Wow. Yeah. So everywhere you're tapping into who you were in your past and thinking that's who you are today. Oh, wow. Do you choose to remove and destroy everywhere you've been doing that to your disadvantage? Oh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Oh, and that's one of those things that can also stop us when we're making progress on our empowerment journey. When you've actually changed things that you no longer have. Like for me, I used to be really shy. Whoa, yeah. So everywhere you used to be really shy and think you still are. Ah, yeah. Do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Because one of the things that's also interesting about energetically aware people is because you are aware of so many energies, so many things that are going on, it can seem like you're shy, that you don't want to be around new people. Wow. When it's actually something different. The thing is if you were just like consciously aware that, oh, when you meet somebody, you're going to know all this information about them. You're going to perceive their energy fields. You're going to perceive exactly who they are. Wow. And a lot of times perceiving exactly who somebody is, that's not something that's that pleasurable. Whoa. Wow. Do you choose to remove and destroy everywhere you've been making yourself wrong for not wanting to experience that information? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Wow. Yeah, just let all that go. Let all that go. Let all that go. Let all that go. Whoa. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we also can think like, oh, we don't want to go out. You want to stay, at home. I know that that's been true for a lot of my life too. Was that I don't want to go out, and why is that? And a lot of it is we now have tools. I've been sharing with you a lot of tools how you can be more comfortable, or how you can be really comfortable in situations where you're exposed to all these energies. Yeah. Yeah. So everywhere you've been making yourself wrong and thinking that you're not good enough, you're too shy, or there's too introverted. Whoa. Wow. When that actually isn't the case. The case is you're perceiving so much more information than everybody else. And sometimes that information just isn't fun to receive. So everything all this brings up, do you choose to release and let all that go? Whoa. Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. And so back to the whole thing about the time that we got into, is we often, how society is designed and how, we as, the animal beings that we evolved from, if that's actually what happened, um, we base our new experiences on our past experience. And that often can be helpful. Like if oh, the last time I put my hand on a hot stove, I got burned, so I'm not going to do that again. That can be helpful. But when you're constantly evolving, constantly becoming this new, more amazing person, if you look back and go, oh, the last time I went out to meet people, I felt really shy, and that's who I am. Whoa. Yeah. But if you've cleared that stuff, and now have these new tools, you're somebody different. You're going to have a different experience. Yeah. So everywhere you've already cleared, work through the challenges, but you keep referring back to who you were. Ooh. Yeah. Do you choose to remove and destroy everything you've predefined about yourself and predefined what you will do in a situation that is not to your authentic advantage? Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Whew. Uh-huh. Cool. Yeah. All right. And so, I was looking at for in this webinar, what we really wanted to talk about is why is it that when you start to step up, you start to feel more of your natural strength. You're feeling really good. Things are finally going your way. Bam, something happens to stop you. Oh, wow. Did you feel that contraction? Whoa. Yeah. So it's not just me and it's not just you. It's almost every energetically aware person has that. Oh, ah. So everything that brought up, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Oh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. So we're tapping into a crazy amount of energy here. And there's a couple things around that. Now, a lot of the people in the empowerment, the new age spiritual community, and those people, they tell you that when you're on the right path, when you're on your life's purpose, things are supposed to be easy. They just flow. Oh, yeah. And the thing is there's some truth to that, but not in the way that they're presenting it. Yeah. So everywhere you made yourself wrong, or decided that you must not be on the right path because of all this shit that's been happening to you. Oh, golly. Do you choose to remove and destroy all of that? Oh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yikes. Yeah, because it's one of those things that I found is it's not you. And when I was looking at this, and I used to have a really strong science background, and I was looking at these things, it's like going, okay, well, how come all these like negative things that stop me seem to happen right now? It's not something that's just like up to random chance, because it happens way more frequently than that. Whoa. Wow. Yeah. So everywhere you decided it was bad luck. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a lot of that. Everywhere you decided it was bad luck, or there was some reason that you had control of. No, let's just do that. So everywhere you decided it was bad luck. Yeah, that you must have bad luck. There we go. I knew there was something there. Whoa. Okay, cool. Yeah. So everywhere you pre-decided that you must have bad luck or attract negative crap. Ugh. Do you choose to remove and destroy everywhere you've been making yourself wrong around that? Yeah, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Wow. Yeah. And I've talked about this before. So actually, I'm going to say one of the reasons why when you start going along your path and things are going well for you, they're finally going well, you get slammed down, is because you have the capacity to not only make your life better, you have the capacity to make the lives of people around you better and the whole world better. And it's oh, wow, yeah, can you feel that? Whoa, yeah. And it's one of those, like I talk about that, is like you as an energetically aware person have these super amazing capacities that they're being manipulated with right now to keep you small. Yeah, and all the unknowable, unspeakable, untouchable, undetectable, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, disinformation, manipulation around you, all manipulation around your body, and all manipulation around this topic. Whoa. Do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Whoa. Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah. So like I was saying is that you simultaneously have the capacity to change the world, change your life, and change amazing things, while at the same time being more influenced by the energies that are around you. And that can make you feel really small. And, whoa, yeah, oh, golly, ow, ow, yeah, I know that because I've been there, and when I'm not in a powerful place, those energies of society that want you to be small, that don't want you to have your magical powers, that don't want you to use your magical powers. Ooh, yeah. Those compress you down, and it's hard to resist that. Yeah. So everything that brought up, do you choose to release and let all that go? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Whoa. Yeah, because we as energetically aware people perceive all these things around us. We perceive what other people around us are like. We perceive what society is and the energy of society. And we wanting to be part of the group and making our contribution, previously how that was is you would mesh energetically with the people around you. Ah, whoa, and everything that brings up, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Vaporize, liquefy. Wow. Woo. Yeah, and that's actually a great capacity and a great contribution. And you know that it's worked for your advantage is when you're with another group of energetically aware people, like when you're in a workshop, a class, or a retreat. When you mesh with that, you help create the energetic field of change that allows you to change more and allows the other people in the group to change too. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons, or actually, it's one of the main reasons I've created, the empowerment encouragement group, and I'll be telling you more about that because it's like when we come together in a group, and it's not just coming together in a group just one time and then we're all okay. It's, we're surrounded by these energies that want us to be something else. Yeah. So everywhere you perceive the energies that want you to be a limited being, that want you to not access your magic, that tell you that magic is not real. Oh, wow. Do you choose to remove and destroy all those influences that they're having on you? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Well, and the thing is like, I don't make those forces wrong. I don't like them. I know you don't either. I don't make them wrong. It's kind of like a force and energy that's there. And maybe I'm going to call, like this time I use examples of like the wind. I also do an example of dirt, whoa. Yeah. So it's kind of like I look at the energetic forces that are trying to keep us small, or society that wants you to not have access to your magic power. It's like they're constantly sprinkling this dirt on you. Yeah. Making you less shiny. Wow. Okay. So everything that tapped into, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Ooh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Ooh, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Ooh, yikes. Wow. I just let all that go. Let all that go. Dissipate, dissipate, dissipate. Release, release, release. Discharge, discharge, discharge. Drain and flush. Ooh. Yeah, and so the dirt stuff it's just something that needs to get washed away, rinsed away, on an ongoing basis. And the thing is when you're not around other energetically aware people, you have to keep remembering, that you're amazing, even when society is telling you you're not. Whew, yeah. And it's interesting is because like I know you're amazing and I know you have access to so much magical powers because everyone I've worked with, everyone has way more power than they think they do. Whew. Yeah. And I know that can be really hard. Like when you're feeling in a really disempowered place, just like, what? I have more power? I don't feel like it. The thing is like when you're totally surrounded by people that tell you that you don't have power, that you're small, that you're weak. Wow. Yeah, I'm so sorry that people have been doing that to you. Oh, woo. Yeah. And so everything we can just change around this. Oh, do you choose just to let all that go, release it, and or allow it to be removed from your reality now? Yeah, I choose that. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Oh, yeah. No, and I know. I mean, I've had days like that too, where I've just like, I've sat down and just cried. It's like, why is the world so tough? Why is it so hard for me to be who I am? Why can't I make that difference? Why can't I remove the pain from so many people? Ugh, wow. Wow. Yes, let's let all that go. And the thing is that's just one of your amazing capacities. And that's just how it's showing up right now. And the thing is like when you're this amazing shining star, which I totally see you as, and you have this dirt that keeps getting sprinkled on you, you're going to get dull. I mean, just, okay. It's going to make you seem dull. Yeah, because it's not really that. But you need to wash that off. And like I said, when you're not in part of a group, you have to do that all on your own. And I've done that. And I give you some tools that you can do that. Like I talked about the power up and energetic refresh process. If you're doing that every day, that's going to make a huge difference in your life, because it kind of reminds you that you are an amazing being, and it clears off that gunk. And when you're part of a group, you know that you've been part of a group, and then you show up and it's like, wow, everything's possible. It's so easy to be you. And that's because that group creates this energetic change field, which, when we're not creating that energetic change field, we're more at the energetic change field that's around us, or the energetic fields that are around us, are the ones of society that are based on power, money, hierarchy, and, right now, potentially male dominated. Whoa, and everything that brings up, do we choose to remove and destroy all that? Whoa. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of it we can't, but the parts that it's influencing you to your disadvantage and letting that go would be to your advantage. Okay, yeah, there's still some funkiness around that. So everything that is vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Okay, so I guess that's a bigger topic. We have to go into some other stuff. But the point is that, it's harder to be you without a support group. And so I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later in this video. But let's get back to what I was talking about, like when you start stepping up. And so the energetic forces of society, just the ones that we want, they want you to stay small. They want you to stay controllable. But you, as the energetic being you are, have access to so much more power and so much more magical capacities. And the thing is like when you start working on your path, then the energetic forces that don't want you strong and powerful. Whoa, yeah. And I know that can sound scary and dangerous. But once again, I don't look at that way. I look at these forces want the world to stay exactly as it is, because then you're controllable, and you're not going to change the world into one that doesn't work for the people who want power based on authority and hierarchy. Ugh. Yeah. And so when you start stepping up, then often the energetic forces go, oh, you're starting to step up. If they don't resist you, they don't try to stop you now, you're going to eventually be unstoppable. Okay, cool. And so like one of the things like I've noticed is like when I start stepping up, when I start moving out and putting myself out on social media and those sorts of things, there's some pretty strong resistance I get back from that. I'll have multiple challenges, things won't go right. Whoa. Yeah. And when I'm not in a powerful place, which like most of us, when we feel that resistance, we're not, it can stop us. And we can go like, why is this happening to me? Woo, wowza. So everywhere you ask, why is this happening to me? Woo, I'm doing everything right. I'm trying to make the world a better place. Woo, there you go. Yeah, and why does that stuff keep happening? Oh, yeah. And everything that brings up, do you choose to release and let all that go? Woo, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Whew. Wow. Yeah, okay, so like I said, it's like when you're not in a powerful place and you get those forces of resistance that push you back, or even seem to stop you, it can be really hard. Now, what I suggested in the email I sent out was you have a couple ways you can do that. So the first is to just keep going. Is to keep taking those steps even with that resistance, and know that there's nothing wrong with that. And if it's harder to take those steps, cool, you just keep taking those steps. And then the other one is you can also use when you're getting hit by these forces that you are on the right path. Yeah, and everything that brings up, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Whew, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Wow. Yeah, and I know that one's a little bit harder to play with, but like when I'm fully in my power and then all of a sudden I get hit with like multiple things, sometimes it takes me a couple things. Like the first one's kind of like, what's that? But when I keep getting hit with multiple things, I know I'm on the right path. Yeah, and so everywhere you've decided if you are on the right path, you will have to get hit with things. Oh, wowza. Okay. Do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Woo. Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Woo. Wow. And I talk about this in one of my other programs about how you can remove energetic forces that mess with you. And everything that brings up, wow, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Wow. Whoa, okay. Okay. And so the other part is you are always stronger than any energetic force that's messing with you. Let me say that again. You are always stronger than any energetic force that messes with you. I don't care how powerful that force is. Whoa, even those ones. Yeah, even those ones. You are stronger than they are. Now, there's a trick to that too, though, is that sometimes you have to step up to your next level of power. You have access to it, but you have to step up to it to be stronger than those forces. But the thing is you always are stronger than those forces. I've seen that everywhere. I have not seen an example of that that's not true. Okay, so everywhere you're trying to find an example that's not true. Woo! You choose to remove and destroy all that. Woo! Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, and then I have a whole program about removing energetic forces that I'm thinking I'm probably going to need to add that to the membership program that I'm going to be starting actually just next week. And so maybe now it's a good time just to jump into that, just show you a quick overview, and then we'll get to questions, because I really want you guys to be able to ask me questions so I can show how the open door, the open office hours part of this program is going to work, because I really want you to be able to ask whatever questions you have. And the thing is like, I know sometimes you don't have those questions or you're really not sure what to ask. And those times is just like, yeah, I'll be jumping in with different awarenesses and things that I have. Okay, so let me just share this screen. And so what I found is, like I was mentioning previously, is that we as energetically aware people, we need to be part of an energetic change field, because we just create that naturally when we come together. But the thing is like when we do just like a class or a course or go away for an empowerment retreat, we have that energetic field when we're there, and then we're back in our normal lives. And interesting that most of us energetically aware people, you're the only person in your near circle or sphere that is that energetically aware person or on this dynamic change path. I'm sure some of you probably have some few people around you, but most of us, you either are in your family that doesn't do that or in a work environment. So you kind of have to be, I think this reality has been designed to keep us separate. Woo, yeah. To keep us isolated from other people that are in this energetic awareness, energetic power, who have access to this magic, because you have access to this magic. But when everyone's telling you you don't, you start to believe it. Wow. Yeah. Woo, there you go. There you go. Oh, can you tap? Yeah, you're tapping into the magic. Yeah, I can totally feel that. Yeah, and so that's what I was doing with this this new group program, and it's brand new, and so I'm offering it. It's an insanely low price. So it's one of those ones where you're going to help me design it. Now, I have a framework for it, so if you don't have any opinions or ones about that, we're totally set. We don't need that. But what I'm really looking for is for you to help me create exactly what you need. What do you require now? And the part that's like I really love about this is that we're going to meet once a week, and it's going to be kind of separate between, we're going to be doing some exploration calls. Like this one is an example of that, where we looked at, the energetic forces that tend to stop you when you finally start to step in creating the life that you really like. And so we'll explore a topic every month, so we'll have 2 calls around that. And someone else, other people had mentioned like money is a big one. So they'll probably, whoa. Okay. So everything, yeah. Everything around the money, let's just release and let all that go. Yeah. Vaporize, liquefy, and everything we can change so that you can actually have more money. More money flows in your life to your advantage. Ooh. Do you choose to remove everything that's been messing with your money flows that keeps them from being to your authentic advantage? I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Yeah, and there's a lot more energy on that. So maybe we'll do another quick call about that next week. But yeah, so the part is being part of this community. So yeah, so we have the webinars too. The idea for this is, how could I support you once a week so that there's never enough time for the forces that are resisting you to build back up? so you can keep moving forward. So as you keep going, if anything drops you down, you get to keep going again. Whew, yeah. Um, and so, yeah, we have the live topics every week. We have program stuff, but the main thing, one of the things is like, I'm really looking forward to having a group of people in right away. So have you seen any other programs that are going to offer you once a week uh, content, information, and one-on-one time with me for $47 a month? Woo, no. I mean, it should be $100 more than that. But I wanted to make it affordable because I know so many of you have lots of things going on. And this has a couple different things. So one, it's this low price. So, I mean, I know for some of you that still might be a stretch, but it's going to help you to move through so many of the things that you have going on in your life. And then the other parts, other people were telling me is like, oh, well, sometimes these programs I'm in, it's too much information. And if I miss one, I feel I'm out of touch. Well, this is designed. So if you miss one, that's going to be okay. I mean, there'll be replays and everything like that. But if you miss one, it's not like, oh, you missed out, because I want it to be easy. I want it to be fun. And I want us to be able to create the world that we want to live in. And I know we can. We just need to support each other to be able to do that. Cool. And then the other part is like, I know that the best thing I found is working in a group program, because we all have similar things. And even if we don't have that specific issue, listening to other people clear things creates a lot of change for us. But then there's these certain things which maybe you don't want to bring up in a group, or it's a issue that feels it's unique to you. Having some one-on-one time with me where we can clear all that stuff makes a huge difference. So I've added this in this program at an insanely low price. I mean, it's under half what my normal sessions are. Sometimes it's even like a quarter of what they are. Wow. Yeah, because I want you to be able to have that level of support, even when that level of support might be normally out of your financial reach. Okay, and so, and let me tell you, there's another quick bonus that if you do join the program by tomorrow at midnight, I'm going to give you a free 30 or 60-minute session, depending on what level you join at. Okay, cool. All right, so that's the end of that. Let's see, stop share. Go back to me. Okay, cool. All right. So we covered a lot of information. And the other part that's actually one of the things like I'm starting to step more into is talking about being an energetic healer. And then when you're on these calls, there's energetic change that's happening, but there's also a lot of healing going on behind the scenes. Yeah. And I just that's part of the field that I help create. And it's my intention that we in this space are going to receive the healing that we require, the healing that you require. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. Can you just feel your body is just relax into that? Yeah. And as I said before, is that, it's only what you would like. It's only what your higher being would like. It's not what I want. All I know is that I desire to support you in whatever way is possible. Whoa. Okay. So this is another really powerful call. And so what sort of questions do you have? Do you have any questions about the membership program that I was talking about? Something that would make that work for you, or any challenges that you've been having? Any questions? This is totally open time. And I can see comments in the Facebook Live group. So just pop that in there. And then let's see, I did have a couple people that had some comments. So let me see what those comments were. And then, right, and if you are in there, just, type in a question or a comment. Okay. Oh, being around family. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, so everything being around family. Oh, yeah. So everywhere being around family works to your disadvantage. Yeah. Ooh, did you choose to remove and destroy all that? Ooh, yes, I choose that. Ooh, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Yikes. Okay, so let's let all that go. Let all that go. Let all that go. Whoa. And interesting, we were talking about how we access the past. How we jump into in the beginning of this call, I talked about how we often look at who we were and then project how we're going to be in the future. And one of the things about being around family is family, they have predefined notions about who you are. And it's actually not even who you are. It's so basically, like most of us, like we don't really spend too much time with our families now, but in the past we did. Like I'm thinking about like as adults, like your parents or those kinds of relatives, is they have a really strong opinion of who you are, which actually really isn't who you are. It's more based on who you were. And even then, it's not even who you were, but it's who they decided you were back then. Whoa. And because you're an energetically aware person and you're constantly learning, evolving, becoming a better person, your idea of you is, it's more, I want to say nebulous, but it's less defined because you're always learning and growing, and you're seeking to be this different person, or this, I'm not saying different, you're seeking to be more of who you naturally are. Okay. And then when we're around our family, they have a very fixed and very strong point of view of who you are. And because we're such energetically aware people, when you're interacting with them, they have this point of view of who you are, and you tap into that energy. And because it's so much stronger, we just naturally have this belief that if somebody has a really strong opinion about something, there might be some truth to that. And so that's often why, like when we go around our family, you kind of like, wait, why am I acting like a little kid? Why am I acting like I did 10 years ago around my family when I'm not like that anymore? Well, it's often because they have that super strong point of view. And when you're around it, that influences who you think you are. Ugh. Okay, so all this brought up, do you choose to let go, remove, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Whew, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Whoa. And everywhere you've bought other people's points of view about who you are or who you should be, that's not to your advantage. Yeah. Do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Whew, yes, I choose that. Retract, rescind, revoke, recant, renounce, and permanently make all those statements, all those agreements, and any beliefs you made around you because of those null and void. Ooh, null and void, null and void, null and void, null and void. Ugh. Yeah, and that's actually a pretty big question. So we could even go much longer into that, which I don't really have time for that. How do you step into more of your power? Okay. And if you guys have any questions, please type those in the Facebook comments and I can jump in that. Wow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's actually one of the things I was really thinking about is you step into your power by stepping into more of your power. Whoa, okay, so everything that brought up, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Now, I know you've all had this experience where, you're just going along normally, and then there's some sort of crisis, some sort of urgent situation that needs to be taken care of. And you don't stop, you don't pause, you jump right in. It could be like a family member has a medical issue or a child hurts themselves. You, even no matter how tired you were, you just jump up and you take care of that situation. And that shows you a little bit more of the power that you actually always have. But you have to have a reason to access that power. Well, yeah. And the thing is, if you're sitting on the couch, watching Netflix, binging an ice cream, woo, wow. And like I mentioned before, is like, I occasionally do that. Not that often, but I do. So I know exactly how that is. When you're doing that or, doing something that doesn't require all of your power, there's no reason to access your power. There's no reason for it. Whoa, yeah. And so often, many of us are in this space where, the lives that you're living maybe don't require you to step up into your power. Yeah, so everything that brought up, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. So we need to have a reason to step up into the power. And some of it is you just like choose to have a different life, have more of what you would like. And that's what we were talking about, um, is that as soon as you start stepping up to whatever that is, you know, you want a better job, a better relationship, you want whatever it is it stepping up and it's saying it's pulling you, it's inviting you to step into more of your power. And that's actually something that I've chosen to do with this program. I'm running this, I'm stepping up to it. Um, I really want you to join me, but if you don't, I'm going there anyway. I'm stepping up because this is the time to do it. And I want you to be able to step up into your power too, because you have amazing power. And it's just like, you know, like runners talk about a second wind. It's like you keep going, and then you think you can't go anymore. And then all of a sudden you step into the next level of power. You shift that gear and you have access to that. And I really want you to step into your power, because when you start creating a better life for you, you make a better world for everybody else. And that's the world that I want to live in. So I really would like you to join me in this upcoming program, because I know you can step into more of your power. I know you can create more of that life that you really like. And then together, we can change not only just your life, but the entire world. Woo! Wowza. Awesome. So that feels super exciting. Any more comments or questions before I head out? Woo. Okay. Well, if you have any more questions or comments, let me know in the Facebook group or send me an email. Um, yeah. Oh, and I'm going to do something just crazy right now. I'm just going to invite anyone who wants a 10-minute power session with me just to email me, or even I'll even just put that in the email, that you can just sign up for a 10-minute power session with me next week. And we can talk about whatever topic you want, and let's change it and create an amazing world for you and an amazing world for all of us. Okay, bye for now.